The plaintiff, Mrs. Kesselman, and her husband were dining at the defendant's restaurant, Lever House. Mrs. Kesselman and her husband sat at their table and began eating their entrees.
Oh, honey, this is such a fabulous restaurant. Where did you find this place?
Where did I find that? It was inside of a magazine. They were Best of Las Vegas, one of those magazines that you see wherever.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Your black sheep sister called yesterday.
Oh, you know her, always trying to stick her nose where it doesn't belong.
Well, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
honey,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
Shortly after they began eating, Mrs. Kesselman proceeded to the restroom down a large hallway that was dark, wide, and shiny. Although there was carpet with rubber backing that had been placed on the floor in the hallway, it did not cover the entire width of it.
Excuse me, hot plate coming through, hot plate, excuse me.
Ah!
As Mrs. Kesselman walks off the runner, she slips on a wet substance and fell.
Ow, 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 my leg! Ow, I fell and I can't get up! Oh man, all these puddles, what are they doing here? There should be something. My pants are soaked. I fell and sustained injuries as a result of the dangerous and defective condition existing on the defendant's premises. Also, after I fell, I noticed a whole bunch of puddles and the bottom of my pants were wet.
To establish negligence in this type of slip and fall case, a plaintiff must demonstrate inter alia, meaning, among other things, that the defendant breached its duty to the plaintiff by creating a dangerous condition.
I find that the defendant failed to establish that it did not create the wet condition which caused the plaintiff to slip and fall. The evidence submitted by the plaintiff demonstrates that the hallway leading to the restaurant's restrooms was heavily utilized by the waiters and the employees.
At the time of the incident, the hallway was crowded with at least 20 people, many of whom were moving in the opposite direction, as my client as well as being filled with things and trays of food. Ms. Kesselman had altered her path to the restroom as a result of waiters using the station located in the same hallway.
Because the hallway floor is made out of terrazzo, a material which becomes slippery when wet, floor runners were added in for extra safety.
So the runners were supposed to create a secure path in order to avoid a slick condition in the event of an accidental spill?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did these runners cover the entire width of the hallway and gaps between them?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I would like to file a summary judgment on behalf of the defendant.
Given the fact that this hallway was the center of activity for restaurant staff, it is permissible to draw the conclusion that the defendant's employees created the wet condition that caused Mrs. Kesselman, the plaintiff, to slip and fall. The restaurant has thus failed to demonstrate the entitlement to summary judgment. I find in favor of the plaintiff. Court dismissed.
Yeah,